If you're looking to start off the new year or even just kick off a new chapter of your life, I've got 5 easy steps that are going to help you achieve your goals. And these are things I've done in the past and I'm coming back to update and do again. The good news is if you are super busy, these will still work for you. I'm Lynn. If you don't know me, I am a super busy homeschool mom to a diabetic daughter in a one-car family with multiple side gigs. I understand being busy, so these tips that I'm going to give you may take little chunks of time here and there to set up, but once those systems are in place, you're going to be good to go. Let's jump into it. Now, the first thing I think you should do is create a playlist. Music is so powerful, and the words we listen to really do affect our brain. Now, the brain is like the most important thing in your whole body. Whatever your brain tells you you can or can't do is exactly what you can or can't do. So if you're listening to music that's like, oh, he left me, I'm so sad, I'm so depressed, my life is horrible, guess what? You're not doing yourself any favors. So what you're gonna do is pick out some songs that motivate you. Now, I am a Disney person. Our family wants to go to Disney World constantly. So for me, if I know we have a trip coming up, one of our songs will be Let's Go to Disney, or from Tiana, who is in my top 2 of favorite princesses. Almost there. That is such a great motivator for me. Along with Asha, who is my other top 2. They fight for the top position. Something more than this. There's got to be something more than this. I love the whole message of that, but I'm getting off topic. Find songs that motivate you and put those on a playlist and label that playlist 2025 or weight loss or whatever it is. Make a playlist, pick as many songs as you can find that you can actually listen to. And I try to pick a playlist, put them together in a way that will last me one whole trip. We're a one-car family. So I take my husband to work every day. I have to come back home. I have to educate my daughter because we homeschool. I have to do life and all my side stuff. And then I also have to get back in the car and go get him again. So I reserve my time in a few different ways, and having a playlist in the car for at least one of those trips is one way to kind of refresh my brain and be like, oh yeah, I'm almost there. We're going to Disney. Keep working towards that goal. So get yourself a playlist. Number 2 is so important. Write it down. It's not enough to have it in your brain and say, oh, my goal is to lose weight. My goal is to get out of debt. My goal is to go on vacation. That's just a thought. Write it down. Have somewhere specific. Even if it's a scrap piece of paper that you tape to your bathroom mirror, or if you have a dedicated journal, or in your agenda, and maybe every month you put on your dashboard, pay off this card, weigh this much, drink this much water. Those are great ways to keep your goals in front of you. And there's something in your brain that makes it more likely for you to continue working on when you actually put pen to paper and write it down. So write it down. Now, this point goes along with writing it down. It's great to just say lose weight, but one thing that I've learned from Terry Savelle Foy, who is one of my mentors, that she doesn't know she's my mentor, but I listen to her and I love her. One thing I've really learned from her is to be specific. So you're not just losing weight. You're writing your goal weight, or you're writing how much it is that you're trying to lose. Lose weight, you could lose 3 ounces and that counts. Oh, look at me, I checked it off my list, but that's not your ultimate goal. And don't be afraid to break those goals down. So if your goal for the year is that you want to lose 50 pounds, break that down into healthy chunks, because it can get really overwhelming if your goal is to pay off a $5,000 credit card and every month you have to say, well, it's not done yet. It can make it feel like it's never going to happen. And that's not going to help you be motivated. So every month, break down how much more you want to be paid down on that bill, or what percentage of weight you want to have lost, or how much money you want to have put towards a vacation, or what research you've done to get onto that vacation. So you've written down your goals, you've got a playlist, you've been specific about your goals. Your next step is to get the things that you need in order for you to achieve those goals. You can't manage your time more wisely if you don't have an agenda. Sean Cannell from Think Media always says, what gets scheduled gets done. And he's so right. If you don't schedule it, it can just kind of fly off into the ether, and then it's not going to get done and it's not going to do you any good. So part of having your list written down and detailed is to know when you're going to do these things and have the materials in hand to help you. If that is having an agenda, having a bill dashboard, if it's that you want to eat healthier, go into your kitchen, take the garbage food out, and either donate it, give it away, or throw it away. If your goal is to eat healthier and you've got obstacles, is that really going to help you? Or is that going to set you back? Because you're going to see the ho-ho and be like, it's a moment of weakness. I don't care that it's 58 carbs. I'm just going to eat it right now. Don't set yourself up for failure. Go out and get the things that you need. Even if you can't get all of them, get a little bit. Go out and replace your Doritos with your Quest protein chips. Donate the books on your shelf that you never read or reread and fill them with books that you will read, or leave it open, because simplicity sometimes will help you more than anything else. So you've written it down, you've got your playlist, you're specific about what you've written down, and now you are preparing. You're getting the agendas, you're getting things lined up so that you are ready to go. Tip number 4 is probably the easiest/hardest, protecting your peace. It's one thing to have goals and to want to grow and to have this beautiful vision for your life. It's another to share it with people you know or the world in general. It can be real scary to look at people who have always seen you living the life you live and to say to them, my goal for next year is to change this. Not everybody is going to be supportive. Some people are actually going to try and talk you out of it. You don't need to get in better shape. You're fine the way you are. You're beautiful the way you are. And that could be true. But if you're not happy with how you look or how you feel, then that's on you to make that change. You could be doing really well in every other area of your life, but you know that you overspend every time you go to Target. Everybody's gonna say, everybody does that. Who doesn't love to shop? They're not actually going to help you say, no, I am gonna cut down, I am not going to spend. I'm gonna use the drive-up service instead of wandering the store. That way I know that I'm gonna get the exact things I need. Not everybody is gonna support you. So be careful of who it is that you tell about your goals. The first year or so that I said I want to be a YouTuber, when I would tell some people, they just kind of hesitated, and it made me feel like it's not a real job, it's not a real option for me. And then I found myself not being as serious about it, or being embarrassed to try and film in public because what are people gonna think? Well, now I burned the ships. I've already put it out there, and the people around me know that this is who I am. I'm still not gonna go into deep conversations with certain people about my goals and what I want from this in the future, but I know who I can talk to and who is gonna feed into me versus who is gonna drain me. So share and don't share. Whatever you need to do to protect your peace. All right, are you still with me? Because this is the biggest one. You have written down your goals. They are detailed. You know exactly what you need to do. You know exactly when you need to do it by. You've got a playlist in place. You're listening to it, you're motivated, or you're ready to be listening to it and ready to be motivated. You have shared your dreams and your goals with select people, and you have gotten the things in place you need to prepare for your future. The last thing is the biggest one. Start now. If you're watching this and it's December 29th and you're like, oh, in next year, start December 29th. If you're watching it in March and you're thinking, oh man, I gotta wait. No, you don't. Just start now, because the time is gonna pass. And every moment that you put off becoming a better version of yourself affects everybody around you. Every single person you come in contact with deserves to meet the better version of you. And more importantly than that, you deserve to meet the better version of you. You deserve to wake up in the morning and work towards what you want your life to look like. So don't wait. Get started. I hope you found this helpful. Go ahead and like and subscribe if you liked it, and if you like me and you want to see me all the time. Those are my 5 tips. These are things that I have used in the past, things that I am revamping for 2025, things that I know have helped, and things that I need to get a little bit more strict about as I work on them myself. If you've got other tips or tricks that have worked for you, please drop them in the comments. I would love to see what you do that helps you achieve your dreams and your goals. And if it's something that you want to share, feel free to share that too. I would love to see all of us in this community succeeding and just becoming the best versions of ourselves. And that is it.